Hi guys, how's it going, kids? We love betting time once again. Football League, talking my main man Marco here, going through 4 bets this week, not 3, 4. He's come dressed as Santa. 4 bets, 3 of them at big prices as well. So Mark's delivering the goods this week, like Santa will be in 2 weeks' time. I'm excited about that. Big time. You excited about Christmas?
I'm well in the mood now.
See, I'm decreasing. I don't know, I think it's just stress. Anyway, talking about people under stress, Wigan, Malky Mackay, your first bet is a game involving Malky's team, Wigan. Poor Malky, actually didn't even say that. People, yeah, tough shit, Malky. You brought this on yourself, pal. Anyway. What's the bet? Are you with Malky?
No, can't be with Malky. I watched Friday night's game, Watford against Fulham. I thought Watford were absolutely outstanding. Ended that 4-game losing streak in superb fashion. Even before that red card, they were well on top, well deserved the lead. The margin of victory should have been bigger than it was even. So Lisa Jokanovic had been coming under a bit of pressure. Those 4 defeats, they lost at home to Cardiff, which was a pretty meek defeat, but they were well beaten by Derby as well, which was not embarrassing, but you don't expect to be torn apart by an opposition team on your home surface. But the front 2 pairing, they've got the best strikers in the league, in Vidra and Deeney. I think they'll fire them to victory and get them back in the promotion picture this week. Their home record in the league is it's decent for a top half team. 1-5, drawn 3, lost 2. And that's why at 24-20 I think they're a decent price this weekend against Wigan. But I'm going to boost that price to 17-5 with Coral. Watford to win and both teams to score, because in 4 of their 5 league wins at home, both teams have scored. Incredibly, I found this quite amazing. They haven't kept a clean sheet at home since the opening day of the season against Bolton. Put those 4 home wins with both teams to score from those 10 fixtures. It's a 40% chance. Wigan away from home, pretty wretched. They lost 7 of 10. Have scored in 4 of those 7 defeats. So again, you've got a 40% chance of Wigan away games seeing them lose and both teams to score. They've taken just a point from the last 15. Things just aren't really looking too good for them. So I think 17-5 is a great chance here for a team who can't seem to keep clean sheets but should win the match.
I like it. It's loud in here, as you can probably tell. We're in the Rack and Tenter, an old haunting ground where Mark and I used to go after work and snog inappropriate girls. Well, he did. Heady days. Anyway, that was the ghost of Christmas past. Anyway, game 2, League 1, Colchester against Rochdale. 21-20 odds against. With how?
Because we're revisiting a market we had a few weeks ago. Over 2.5 goals and both teams to score. I think if there's one game on the League 1 coupon to produce goals, it's got to be this one. Both teams, of course, do very well in the goals markets. Colchester, a vital win really against Peterborough in the FA Cup, because they lost 4 on the bounce, I think it was, in league football. But they have been scoring goals, just giving away so many crap goals as well. What am I saying?
About Joe Dunn.
Yeah. Oh, I love Joe Dunn.
Yeah, I know.
They scored in 5 of their 6 games against top half teams. But the stats we want to hear: 6 of their 9 home games have seen over 2.5, and both teams score. They kept just 1 clean sheet in front of their home fans this season. Rochdale have been absolutely fantastic for away backers, for high scoring punters, should I say, when they're playing away. 5 of their 9 away games have seen over 3.5 goals, 7 of those over 2.5 goals, just 2 clean sheets on the road as well for them. 5 of their 9 games featuring both teams to score, 21-20 and over 2.5 for both teams. I think it's a great price.
Mamma mia, great price. Game 3, there's 4 this week, stick around. Next up, League 2, Newport against Stevenage. Stevenage been struggling this season.
Yeah.
Since they came down for League 1. Graham Wesley's magic's just not working out at the moment. Newport, just in Edinburgh, one of the most unfashionable football players of all time. Doing great things at Newport.
He's quite a cool dude though.
I like him. But when he was a player, he was incredible in fact. Left back for Spurs, wasn't he? And that 91 Cup winning side. But as a manager, you're right. There's something about the guy.
Yeah.
As a player though, he was as dull as dishwater. What's the angle?
I think Newport are flying up on the rails without anyone really noticing. They're level on points with Plymouth in the league, which is quite surprising. Riding high in 7th now. You just look at their record actually, their league record is absolutely fantastic. I think they lost their first 2 games of the season, but since then they've won 8, drawn 7 and lost 1. Rodney Parade, they lost their opening home game. Since then, they've won 4 and drawn 4. So they're getting results. And interestingly, 6 of their 8 League 2 wins have come with both teams to score, including all 4 of them at Rodney Parade as well. So they've only kept 1 clean sheet at home this season. And again, I'm going to eye up the 7-2 on a Newport win and both teams to score here. I never like opposing a Graham Massey side. And despite what you said, I think there has been a few green shoots. One defeat now in 5. They had so much comings and goings in the summer, but they seem to finally settle down and find a bit of rhythm. But away form has to be, it's sketchy. 5 defeats in 9 on their travels. They've actually conceded twice or more on 5 of those away days as well. Kept just 1 clean sheet in 9. Have scored though in 14 of the 19 league games this season. So if you fancy Stevenage to score like I do, I think Newport will win the game. I think it'll be a 2-1, 3-2. 3-1, whatever you want. 7-2 home win, both teams to score.
I like it. There's a link. Game 4 is a link to Game 3. The managers again. Justin Edmund, one of the most unfashionable club players of all time. Keith Currell, one of the most unfashionable international players of all time. He played left back for England during Euro 92. Honestly, check it up. His Carlisle side are away to Exeter at the weekend. How are you approaching this game?
It's quite simple, this one to me actually. Carlisle.
Big journey.
yeah, and I think that's actually one of my little rules. If I look at a league team, they've got to travel that far away, like Carlisle do, all the way down to Exeter. They've got to be opposed, and I think Exeter. Well, we'll start with Carlisle actually because it's been a torrid couple of away games for Keith Curl and his team. They've kept 5 points from 27 away from home, 11 defeats from 19 overall. Fully expect them to extend that losing streak this weekend, but I do fancy them to score because they've scored 9 of the last 11 matches and actually scored 2 or more in 4 of the last 6. Exeter give goals away. They've only kept 1 clean sheet this season, but for me it's the biggest story of probably the Football League season so far is what Paul Tisdale's done with that Exeter team. Turn them around from what relegation certainties to on the brink of the playoffs now with a team of youngsters and sort of working on a shoestring there at Exeter. It's absolutely astonishing. The last 14 games have won 8, drawn 5 and lost 1. 16 of their 20 games have seen both teams to score winners. They've kept just 1 clean sheet, as I mentioned. I fancy them to beat Carlisle, but you can't back them to keep a clean sheet. So in that sense, you've got to back an Exeter to win, and both teams to score 18-5.
18-5. So Mark's bringing to the table some massive, chunky, gorgeous looking prices this week. What are they again?
Exeter to beat who are they playing? Carlisle 18-5, win and both teams to score. Newport win and both teams to score. Stevenage at 7-2. Coral, Colchester and Rochdale over 2.5 and both teams to score at 20 bet 365. And Watford and both teams to score at 17-5. Coral to beat Wigan.
Nice one. We're off for our Christmas drinks. Girls.